everybody. How are you? So, busy day today. I've got a lot of around the house stuff to do, doing the laundry, dishes, all that good stuff. You guys know how it goes. And while I was busy doing all the domestic stuff that Chantal never does, because we all know she just hates housework. She hates laundry. She hates taking a bath. She decided to put out another food video. Of course she did, because she just has to, because now she's got to make a car payment. Because we all know that Salah's not making the car payment. She is. For that cheap, off-brand piece of crap car that he's driving around. Look at me, I got an SUV. No, you don't. You got a piece of junk. Anyway, she did a food video called Juicy Roasted Chicken and the Cheesiest, Best Chicken Poutine. I peeked at the video. What she made looked nothing like poutine. Like, I am not a Canadian. I never had, is it poutine or poutine? So if I'm saying it wrong, please don't get mad at me. I'm over here in America. I don't know how Canadians say it, but I do know that poutine or poutine is essentially it's gravy with cheese curds and French fries. I know there's different versions of it. I know there's a thing called disco fries, but what Chantal made was not disco fries, and it certainly wasn't poutine or poutine. It was just a mismatch of everything, and for some reason she decided to call it poutine or poutine, and it's not. It's just a hot mess. It's just a big bowl of glue. But y'all are going to see for yourselves, but I wanted to sit and react to this video because there is just some stuff to talk about. So why don't we just jump into it and see what she has to say. And no, I'm not watching your Scameo, Chantal. No, we're not doing that. We're just going to skip that part. Nobody cares about your Scameos. All right, let's do this, y'all.
From you. Bye.
Later.
Okay. My camera's crooked, but oh well, that'll have to do because my food's getting cold. I'm getting annoyed. So,
I mean, those of you in my audience that you guys are Canadian. I don't know if I have any Canadians that are subs to me, but anybody who's not even Canadian, anybody who's eaten this dish, this poutine or poutine, what does that look like to y'all? I mean, I've seen pictures of poutine or poutine. That looks nothing like it. If you did not know what it was, you wouldn't know what it was. Because all I see is just gravy everywhere. You can't even see what's underneath the gravy. You see some chicken on the side. You would not know what that was, like a mystery dish. It's just a big mystery dish. But we're going to let Chantal tell us what she thinks it is.
hi guys. Welcome back to another video. I have some pickled. This is pickled.
This is supposed to be your mukbang. These are videos that you want to make money for you. Yet you can't even set everything up properly. You can't even put the side items on the side ahead of time before the video starts. No. During the video, while you're filming, you're going to reach your dirty, disgusting, filthy fingers into the jar. Are there no spoons or forks in the house, Chantal? There's nothing you can just scoop in there and get it out? You're going to stick your nasty, disgusting, germ-coated fingers all over everything, you uncultured swine? Yeah, you're going to do that. And I know why you do that. Is because whenever you stick your fingers in something, that's your way of marking your territory and ensuring that Salah will never eat that food. You do have severe food aggression. You will eat the most of something or stick your nasty, disgusting fingers in something to ensure that nobody else is going to eat it. You know, just, how old are you? You're almost 40 years old and you're still acting like a 3-year-old, sticking your fingers in stuff.
Mountain garlic, I found out. Okay. My pickle plate today is pickled mountain garlic, pickled jalapenos, and black olives sliced. Strawberry barbican. Potato poutine. Roasted potato poutine with homemade chicken gravy. Shredded mozzarella, because I can't find cheese curds, and roasted chicken.
Well, you know what? I'm not Canadian, but anybody in my audience that is Canadian, correct me if I'm wrong, please, because I am always open to gaining more knowledge. Is it really poutine or poutine without the cheese curds? Like I said, I know there's disco fries. It's a different version called disco fries, but that she's calling it poutine, and that looks nothing like poutine. She's using a bunch of substitute items, and it doesn't look good. It's just a big plate of mess.
So bismillah, let's dig in. Oh my gosh.
So it's not really poutine. It's gravy cheese coated potatoes. That's not poutine.
Beauty bite. Oh wow. I cooked a bigger chicken so there were more drippings. Oh, tastes like real chicken.
Wait, what? Did I miss something? I cooked a bigger chicken for more drippings, so it tastes like what? What? Why wouldn't it taste like real chicken if there's real chicken in there? Okay, let's keep going.
If you want my recipe for my chicken gravy,
You did not make that gravy. I guarantee you did not make that gravy. You did not go in the kitchen and home make that gravy. That came from a jar. That looks like jar gravy to me. I can spot that a mile away. I come from a Southern family where we make gravy. That is not homemade gravy. That came from a jar, baby.
chicken drippings, butter, flour, chicken stock, and my secret is a bit of
No, 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 no. You didn't make that. Because if you did, your bio would be coated in stains everywhere. You'd have flour everywhere, gravy stains everywhere, because you're not a neat person. You're not a neat eater. And when you cook, you're even messier. Why are you lying, Chantal? Why can't you just say, I bought this gravy and it was in a jar or was in a can and that's how I made the dish? Why not just give full transparency? Just say it. Like, I bought all these items and I put them on a plate and I'm doing a video and I just want to make money. That would be completely honest, but honesty is something you just don't give us.
ketchup. Sour. Roasted chicken with the skin. I don't feel like frying French fries, so roasted potatoes with seasonings.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, people in my audience, but if you don't have French fries, you don't have poutine. It's just roasted potatoes with stuff on them. Just call the video that. You're misleading people. You're clickbaiting people. Those people who might be interested in poutine or somebody eating poutine, they're going to be sorely disappointed because you're labeling your video as poutine and you're not eating that. You're eating a hot mess on a plate.
That's fine.
There is such a thing as truth in advertising. You're on YouTube and YouTube is how you make your money. And the people that come on YouTube that are subscribers, if they subscribe to your channel, they watch your videos, they send you super chats, they get the memberships. In their own way, they are consumers. So is it nice to lie to your customers, Chantal? No. Because once you start lying to your customers, they no longer trust you.
Pickled jalapeno. Woo. Spicy. Mm. I'm feeding us all before.
Who is us and who is all? What do you mean I'm feeding us and I'm feeding all of us? According to you, there's only two of you. So if you're feeding both you and Salah, why isn't he there? And where's his portion? Because we all know that you cook only for yourself, Chantal. Even if you cook for Salah, will the food be there when he gets home? You'll probably eat his portion too because you got to eat every 2 hours.
We have to go somewhere pretty far today. So we got to hit the road. Like 1 o'clock right now. And I had taken the chicken out yesterday, but I didn't cook it. So I thought I'm going to cook it because we don't know when we're going to be back. Hi. I gave you some chicken. So I thought, let's eat.
Well, I don't see him eating. Okay, I'm not a doctor. I am not here to diagnose Chantal. She's not my patient. But just based on the things she just said, she said that she and Salah have to go somewhere. She doesn't know when they'll be back. Y'all got to understand something. I once had a problem with food, and it took me 6 years to deal with it and get in recovery. But I had BED as well. And based on the things she just said, just that alone, the tone that I'm getting off of those words, how can I say this politely? It's like listening to an addict that they're so into whatever it is they're doing that they are almost frantic or manic, that they have to have the source of whatever it is they're addicted to close to them at all times. And if there's a moment or a day or an hour where they are going to be separated from that which they are addicted to. In Chantal's case, it's food. Like she and Salah have to go somewhere, and it's almost like her brain is telling her, you have to eat all you can right now because who knows when you're going to eat again, despite the fact that he's going to be with her and they're both adults and they have money. And even if she gets hungry on the road, they can stop somewhere and get something to eat. She's acting like she's going to be on the road for the next 6 to 8 hours and there's going to be no access to food. Like something internally is making her panic a little bit and kicking that eat all you can urge into overdrive. Like, we got to make sure we get fed. Although there's no reason to panic. Because wherever Salah is going to be taking her, they're probably not going to be there for very long. You know, she doesn't like to be out for long periods. She can't be out for long periods. She gets tired easy. She gets hot easily. Even inside the house, she's got to have her fans running. So I'm pretty sure that wherever they're going, it's not going to be an all day, all night excursion. But she's making this huge meal, which would easily tide me over for hours and hours. She's eating it because mentally, I guess, she's thinking, I better like just fill up the tank all the way now because in a couple of hours, I'm going to be empty. And then what I'm going to do, Chantal, you'll be fine. Trust me. You're 500 plus pounds. You're not going to starve. You don't have to eat every 2 hours. I know that mentally, emotionally, something inside of you is telling you you have to eat every 2 hours. You really don't. You're not someone that you are burning calories like mad. You don't have a very active lifestyle. You need far less calories than you think. But mentally, that urge to eat, it's driving you and it's telling you, you got to eat, you got to eat, you got to eat. No, you don't. You think you do, but you don't. But here she is making sure that her gas tank is over full because she's anticipating that when they get on the road and go somewhere, that, oh my God, I'm going to get hungry and what am I going to do? You'll be fine. I'm sure if you get hungry, Salah will pull over somewhere and get you something to eat. There's really no reason to panic.
And then I can pack, like, pack snacks.
Her obsession with food is off the chain. She's eating a huge meal. And just for a simple road trip, got to pack the snacks, got to pack a second breakfast or a second lunch. No, I'm sorry, the backup sandwich. I'm eating a big meal. We got to have the backup sandwich, the backup snacks, the backup drink, just in case. Just in case I might get a little bit hungry. Chantal, you need impatient. You are so hyper fixated on food, it's ridiculous. You really need help, but you'll never receive the help because you want to get on YouTube and talk about all your problems and all your stress and all your worries. But truly, you have no urge to fix what's wrong. You want to monetize what's wrong, but you do not want to fix what's wrong.
Because, going out for me used to always feel like, okay, what can I get? What drive-through can I go to? That kind of like mentality instantly. Associating road trips or whatever with food. So I'm trying to get out of that.
No, you're not. Maybe in the past, when you had complete freedom in Canada, you had the freedom to get into the Sangria Kia and go to drive-throughs whenever you wanted, at whatever time you desired. If you want to go out and get fast food at 3 in the morning, you could do it. If you want to go get breakfast at 6 a.m. and then swing by Starbucks and get 2 drinks, you could do that. But now you're with Salah. And you've given Salah control over your money. And maybe Salah is over there putting his foot down and saying, I'm sorry, we can, or you cannot afford all these fast food meals. You've got to slow it down, Chantal. So when you're with him, you can't go crazy with the fast food drives. You can't go to like 2 or 3 fast food restaurants all at the same time. You can't go to your beloved Starbucks. So here you are in your home, essentially. Again, I'm not diagnosing her. I'm just her way of thinking. You are trying to prepare yourself to be in the car with him. And as you're driving by all those fast food restaurants, the Burger Kings, the McDonald's, the KFCs, you'll have some semblance of self-control because you can't do what you want. He's going to be there with you. If you were there by yourself, you could do as you please and no harm, no foul. But since he's going to be there, you're topping up the gas tank now and you're preparing to take snacks just in case you get hungry. Like, you're so fixated on food.
I've heard some people say, like, ew, there's so much gravy. You wouldn't be saying that if you tried my gravy.
Tell the truth, it came from a jar.
It's really good.
I would believe Chantal that she made that gravy if she showed her kitchen. Show me your kitchen, Chantal. Show me them dirty pots and pans, girl. Show it. Come on, show me the skillet or show me the pot where you made the gravy. Show me the residue of the gravy. Otherwise, I don't believe you. You know you didn't make that gravy. Because if you did everything you said you just did, you would have dirty dishes in your sink. And we all know you hate doing dirty dishes. So you're going to avoid that part. You'll open up a can, you'll open up a jar, you'll buy the rotisserie chicken from the market, and you'll put it all together and say, oh, it's a homemade meal. No, not really.
So little Miss Julia, after we did our groceries, made a home out of the bags.
Yeah, that's a normal thing for cats. A lot of cats like bags and boxes. I had a cat named Miss Kitty. She absolutely adored any box she brought home. It's like that was like playtime for her. But a lot of cats like plastic bags. You got to be careful though that they don't get hurt playing with the plastic bags. But they adore things like that. They like to jump on them. They like the sound they make and like to get in them. That's a normal thing for cats.
I'll insert the video here.
Stop exploiting your cat for money, Chantal, and views. She's not really playing with the bag. She's just laying down and taking a nap. Maybe it's a warm place to sleep.
Now, we have the bags away now, but I ripped the handles off a few and left some for her.
Aw, because you're such a great cat owner, huh, Chantal? You love animals so much. You're so concerned for their welfare. Right. Yeah. BBJ would argue with you all day long on that point.
I don't know.
I'll rip the handles off of the plastic bags because I love Julia so much. At the same time, I'm an animal neglector. And when my cat has ingrown nails, it would only cost me $10 or $20 to take her to a vet and get them trimmed, I won't. I'll let them get so bad they grow up into her foot pads. Oh, and that's not counting dirty ears or kidney problems or having a UTI so bad she's peeing blood or matted fur. But I care about animals so much. Right, Chantal?
My cats love plastic bags.
Speaking of bags, I know this is going to sound really unpleasant, but let's not forget. Let's not forget about Chantal threatening to bring BBJ home from the vet in a bag. Yeah, she did that too.
So you guys watching anything good? I've been watching Netflix.
Nobody cares.
Man, they've increased their prices.
Oh, geez. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here it is. It wouldn't be a Chantal video without her complaining about the price of things. At the same time, she eats takeout 3 or 4 times a day. Let me tell you something. Those of us that we got to watch our money, that you go through hard times, and there's nothing wrong with going through hard times, y'all, because let me tell you something. Hard times make you stronger and they make you smarter. Sometimes you struggle, but when you struggle, you come out the other end smarter and more creative because necessity is the mother of invention. You cut corners to things, you'll find ways around things. You'll get smarter about how you spend your money. Ain't nothing wrong with struggling. We all go through it. I mean, Chantal's struggling just in a different way. But she's over there trying to act like I'm going through hard times too. Girl, the only hard times you're going through are hard times you put yourself through. That's why you get no sympathy from me. Please don't complain about the cost of Netflix when A, you don't have to pay for Netflix. That's a luxury, not a necessity. That's the first thing. Secondly, if the cost of Netflix is expensive, if you can't handle it, cut down on your takeout meals and you'll be able to afford a month of Netflix. One takeout meal could cover the entire month of Netflix without ads.
They have a base fee, $5.99, but with ads. And sometimes, you know, you decide to get the version with ads, and you're just like, after a few times, and then it interrupts your show, and you're just like, that's it. I'm getting the more expensive one. Mm. And so yeah, I have the one without ads.
Hold on a second. I'm just curious. I'm just doing a little research. Okay. So if you're someone out there and you're getting Netflix without ads, that's $20 a month. So Chantal, if you went without just one takeout meal, you could afford Netflix without complaint. If you're hurting for money, girl, maybe don't subscribe to Netflix. Just watch free movies on YouTube or some other thing. Yeah. Okay. Continuing.
We have a lot of the same shows here in Kuwait. And I was looking, I said, oh, you know, I used to enjoy the remake, the non-narrated, newest crime documentary, Unsolved Mysteries, based on, it has the same theme music as the old series. But there was a season 3 I didn't know about. I saw season 1 and 2. And you have to see it. If you love Unsolved Mysteries, I grew up with that, so.
Where does she have her microphone? Does she have it like directly under her chin? Move your microphone, Chantal. Like I'm hating the eating noises. I am.
That was my comfort show as a kid. Also, Rescue 911 with William Shatner. Do 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 do
Ah.
do.
Just sitting there. She's just sitting there eating, not saying a word. Why not just do like ASMR type mukbang like videos where you don't talk at all? Because really, she doesn't want to talk. She just wants to eat. She wants to turn on her camera and eat and not interrupt her eating. She wants to shove as much food as she can down her gullet as fast as she can before her stomach gives off that signal, hey, we're full. You can't eat another bite. She's like, she's in a race with her own body to throw down as much food as she can before her tummy says no more. So just do the ASMR type videos, Chantal. Because really, you don't want to talk. You just want to eat. Wipe your mouth. Please.
Anyway.
God.
I love that series. I don't think there will be a season 4, but they should. It's so good. They mix everything.
Okay, I'm just going to point this out real quick. So you guys can see as I'm reacting to Chantal, you guys can see everything in real time. Look at the amount of views she's got. 2,305 at this point. And this video was posted 4 hours ago. Look at the thumbs up amount. 85 people. 85 out of 2,305. That's funny to me. That's hilarious. Over 2,000 people that have viewed this video and only 85 thumbs up. 85, Chantal. That's sad. That's actually quite pathetic.
Everything up. They do supernatural, you know, missing person, murder. All that jazz. She loves her box. BBA!
Oh my God. Ow. That hurt my ears.
Are you in your...
Don't screech like that.
She's like, what? Are you in your boxy box? She's the cutest girl I ever seen in my life. Oh,
You said the same thing about BBJ, and look how you treated her. And you also said that about Sam, and look how you treated him too.
ew. I'm trying to rush a bit.
Why? Why are you trying to rush your food? Salah's not there. He's not walking there saying, come on, Chantal, we got to go. Like, why are you rushing? What's the rush? Make it make sense.
I was craving a roast chicken.
Oh, gee, stop it. You crave everything. If it's food, you crave it. I'm sick of hearing you say that. I crave this. I crave that. Chantal, you just crave food. Just say it. I crave all food. That would be truthful. I crave all food. If I'm hungry and my stomach is even halfway empty, I'm craving whatever it is that's in front of me. It's not one specific thing. It's everything all at once in massive amounts.
With gravy. I also put black pepper.
Nobody cares how you made that. You're trying to make yourself sound like some sort of chef. You're trying to sound like you spent all day in the kitchen making that dish by naming off different ingredients. I added this and I added that. You didn't add nothing. That gravy came from a jar. I recognize jar gravy. And you probably got those roasted potatoes. They were probably freezers. You took it out of the freezer, thawed them out in the microwave, added some chicken, doused everything in cheese, and voila, that's your mukbang.
No salt because the chicken bouillon cubes, you know.
You know, she talks about all this cooking she does, but she doesn't show us the process of the cooking, does she? Doesn't she have the Everyday Miriam channel? Wasn't she supposed to do cooking videos for that channel and there's not a single video posted there? She talked all about, I'm going to do all this stuff for this channel, but nothing's been done yet. Nothing. So you talk about cooking, but you're not going to show us cooking. You're going to throw things on a plate and people are just supposed to take your word that you actually cooked this entire meal. We all know that's a lie.
And I think my butter is not unsalted. Mm-mm-mm. I'm full.
Liar. Liar, liar, torrid pants on fire. You are not full. Mama, we have seen you eat twice that amount. That was just a snack. That's first lunch. Then there's second lunch and third lunch. Like in The Lord of the Rings. That's a snack. You know, it's a doggone shame that you never entered food eating competitions. You would have won some trophies, mama. You would have won some prizes. You would have left everybody else in the dirt. That was just a snack. That was nothing. That'll hold you over for like, 30 minutes. Then you're going to be at Salah saying, I'm hungry. I didn't eat very much. You're not full. You are so not full.
All right. That's about it for this video. Thank you for having dinner with me. Check those. I'm telling
No. This was not us having dinner with you. This was, I'm going to turn on my camera and I'm going to make boring conversation because I'm really not coming to the table making a video to get people interested in me. I just want to turn on my camera, stuff my face. When I'm done and when I'm full, I'll turn the camera off. I'll post it on YouTube and I'll make a little bit of money. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to feed myself and get paid for it. That's basically what this is. That's all your channel is anymore.
you, check that series out. You're going to want to. And wish me luck on going out and not going through a drive-through. Actually, I've been doing pretty good with that, but I get tempted. Sometimes we get it.
Is this why you're eating the meal before you go out? Because if you don't eat this massive meal before you go out, you will be all over Salah, begging him and throwing a temper tantrum and insisting he take you through a drive-through. You're trying to stop yourself from giving in a temptation. Well, good luck with that. Because even though you've eaten this meal, fast food, it's your aphrodisiac. You got to have it. Whether you're full or not, you've got to have it. For some reason, you find comfort in it, and you won't stay away from the comfort. You know, Chantal, for the longest time, you've wanted a relationship. You already have a relationship. You're married to food. You're so married to food that anybody else that comes into your life as a partner, they can't measure up to the fixation and the adoration you give food. That's why all of your relationships fail. That and the fact that you're a horrible, awful, rotten, evil person. But that's beside the point.
A coffee, but I'm trying to mostly eat at home. Anyways, guys, thank you so much.
That's because Salah has all the money. She's giving over more and more and more control to Salah. So he's controlling more and more of the money. That means she doesn't have access to it. That means she can't get the fast food as much as she wants. She might get away with it once in a while, but not forever. That's why.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
And shut up. All right, so let's go on to the comments. All right, I love this comment from, is it Moby? Moby says, very loose definition of poutine. More like you just covered your meal with gravy and shredded cheese. What did Chantal say to that? Let's see. She said, so pretty much poutine. No, it's not poutine. Poutine is French fries covered in cheese curds, not mozzarella cheese, and gravy. And yeah, I know there's different versions. There's different things you can add to it. But what she just made was not poutine. It just wasn't. Okay, Moby replies back to Chantal saying, I have made the same thing before, don't get me wrong, but I've lived and worked, is it QC? And it's a big deal there. You don't take Poutine's name in vain. You need the squeaky cheese. Yeah, no squeaky cheese, no Poutine. So I just love that comment. Somebody calling her out for labeling this video Poutine, and it's not. You're a liar. It was potatoes coated in cheese and gravy. Nothing like poutine. All right. That's it for this react video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Would love to hear from you. Y'all take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.